I'm Peter Loshak. We're talking right now with Dave Golokhov, senior sports columnist for AskMan.com. Dave, thanks for being back with us, and thanks for taking three games tough games that no one else wanted to cover that I wanted to assign to you, and you graciously agreed to take a stab at them. The first one, San Francisco, New Orleans. It's a very tough line. New Orleans is a pick'em at home, 48.5. San Francisco, of course, is looking fine no matter who's at quarterback. New Orleans is on the rise, but they definitely have weaknesses on defense that are always possible for being exposed. On the other hand, traveling to New Orleans and playing in a dome is always tough for a team like San Francisco. What do you like here?
I like the over in this game, and I would caution people to stay away from the side. I personally don't really have any good read, and I think for any quality handicapper to say that they've got a good read, I think is a bit of a stretch. New Orleans looks good. They're hot right now, but make no mistakes about it. They're still flawed. Their defense is still brutal. I don't know if they can run the ball consistently enough, and those two factors to me were, in large part why they started whatever it was, 0-5 or 1-4, 0-5, along those lines. San Francisco, on the other hand, I'm also not sold that Colin Kaepernick is great. He's played one game, and I know he played the Chicago Bears, good defense, but they didn't look that good last week. And I don't think Colin Kaepernick was the only reason that they didn't look good. Just overall, I would just be cautious to, follow both trends on both sides. So that being said, I like the over. I think San Francisco in this game, they're sort of revitalized that they finally have a quarterback who can pass the ball, they can open the playbook, and I see them as being a little bit more experimental with Kaepernick this week, throwing more passes down the field. I think there's a reason he's starting this week and they're not going to Alex Smith, and I think it's because they're playing the Saints and because they have such a bad defense. I think you're going to see more throws, particularly to Moss down the field, Michael Crabtree, Manningham, Kyle Williams, get everyone involved, and they should be pretty successful. On the flip side, you have the Saints at home. You figure they're going to do a good job passing the football. All in all, 48 to me is not, that big of a total, considering San Fran scored a ton of points on a good Chicago defense last week. So that's really my evaluation for this game. Lean to the over, no real lean on the side.
Great analysis, Dave Golokhov, as expected. Yeah, when I first looked at these lines, I wasn't, I was thinking, well, San Francisco went into Minnesota in a dome in a sort of a similar situation and lost. But yeah, maybe the over is the best way to go here. Thanks, Dave.